Late April saw the successful return of high school students to their buildings across the district. At Booker T. Washington High School, excited teachers and staff were ready for the arrival of students, and everything ran safely and smoothly.
It's wonderful. It's good to see the faces of our students returning. It's been over a year since we've seen them, so it feels good to stand out at the bus port and welcome our Bookers back to school.
It's really awesome to have all the students back. And I think it's pretty easy transitions for us to be able to teach them in person and then also teach them online. You know, us teachers we're used to taking in a lot of, different kinds of challenges and, still doing what's best for our students. So I'm really excited to see all the kids' faces back in person in the art room.
Well, I'm here doing a site visit, just checking on transportation to see how the buses are rolling in and whether they're on time, and it's amazing. I mean, things are going really well. This staff here was well prepared. I enjoyed my visit here today. The Bookers are on it.
Across town at Norview High School, students and staff were quickly adjusting to their new environment, and everyone seemed glad to be back together in the building.
So far, so good. Things have been quiet. Students have had a lot of questions, but to be honest, that's a great thing. Class is flowing, teachers teaching, students got their Chromebooks and they're up and working. So far today has been a great day.
Wow, it is amazing. Everyone is focused and on task. The staffs are all ready. Kids are learning. It's as if we picked up where we left off last week. And I'm just so very impressed at how well it's going at all the high schools.
Throughout the pandemic, instructional technology resource teachers, or ITRTs, have been some of the most valuable employees in Norfolk Public Schools. During Teacher Appreciation Month, we're taking a closer look at two of our district's best ITRTs.
I think what I appreciate about Ms. Davis is that she's really invested in supporting teachers and students and parents. She's invested in the learning of it. Not just coming in to show you a technology, but to really take that time to invest in what you're doing and understand what you need or what idea you have and how she can support it.
Our job is to teach teachers, so we support the teachers for any technology need. We do on-demand computer training for any software or application that a teacher is interested in, and then the other big part of our job is we're supposed to find out what the teacher actually wants to do, like what the end result is, and then we can suggest a technology that might work for that.
The primary focus of my job as an instructional technology resource teacher is to help teachers integrate technology into their instruction. So that has a lot of components. A lot of it depends on the ability or the confidence of the teacher. So sometimes I have to, take steps slower for those that are not confident, and others they get it and they can just groove on through.
If someone is lacking or having hard times with whether it's the Canvas, the Zoom, or you don't understand, she's there to support that. She works with you, and she does one-on-one sessions with you to ensure that you get it and that you got it. She's very valuable. She's a very, very valuable asset to our school. She just is.
Southside STEM Academy at Compostela art teacher Deetra Johnson was interviewed by People magazine about the virtual art museum she created for her students during the pandemic. Ms. Johnson, along with a student, parent, and principal Lynthia Willie Clark, were asked a variety of questions about the innovative museum, which features over 200 works of student art.
I never would have even imagined that having done the virtual museum just as a way to showcase the students' work and to encourage them to want to do a good job, to see their pieces in the museum would have turned into something like this. The kids take more pride in the work when they can see it put up and others can see it and appreciate all the effort that they've put into it, and that they can see that they can create.
The PTA meeting, that was the first time we were exposed to the virtual museum, and it was mind-blowing. I was sitting there the whole time and my mouth was just like, and just how everything was laid out. And I mean, it really looked like the kids' artwork was like hanging in a museum.
When Mrs. Johnson sent the
virtual museum to me. I said, oh my God, this is so creative. You know, being online and making sure that the children are still learning and that they're still having fun creating art. When you see that art museum and see the work that has been done by the students, it shows a lot about what her love is as an art teacher and how she made it come alive, even in a pandemic with the virtual art museum.
For the second year running, present and former students from the Academy of International Studies at Rosemont had a discussion with students from China. This was made possible through Rosemont's partnership with the Youth Global Exchange by Norfolk Sister City Association.
It's been awesome. It's an awesome experience, and it means a lot to be able to pull everybody together, you know, again. It's a great opportunity for the children to be able to connect. So I am really grateful that we have been able to pull everybody back together and keep this connection going. I think that it's been a tremendous opportunity.
Students talked about the impact of COVID-19 and how it has affected their education and everyday lives. The hope is that this becomes an annual event.
In celebration of Arbor Day, Friends of Norfolk's Environment partnered with Lindenwood Elementary and some leaders in the city to plant various trees and plants. This event was to give the students of Lindenwood an opportunity to learn about different plants and trees while enhancing their campus grounds.
It's just a really great chance for them to break away from their regular school activities and come outside and enjoy nature on their own school campus in their neighborhood. And we really look for these types of projects where we can be in the community and really enhance their own school environment.